Hey guys, we're here in the StimHack League, and we're playing Noiseshop up against HB. Got a pretty decent hand. I like to see the page early. Got a money card. I don't love playing against HB with this deck. It depends if they're playing Next Ice or like Bioroids. The Next Ice died a Parasite pretty easily, but the Bioroids are just a pain. Take a long time to die a Parasite. So we'll see what he does. We definitely want to play Paige this turn. We might want to install Sucker and run around and get some tokens early on. Problem is, of course, Architect. So I'm going to just triple ice his servers. Doesn't have any econ. Okay, well, let's go see what he does have. Maybe he's flooded. Did he mull? I should check this before I run, really. No, he kept his hand. So we'll force the Eli res, put him on 3 credits. So we can probably just run here and get a look. No, a second Eli. Okay. So now we have our parasites lined up. He's on 0. So, where's he going to go now? Clicking for the money. Do you want to open up HQ or open up R&D more? Probably want to open up the HQ more. So let's go see 2 mills. Maybe you get an idea of what he's playing a little better. Even Blacklist. Ooh. Well, that's useful to know. Do we go again for another token, then we can kill the Eli? No, not really. We'll just click to draw. Got this imp, so I wouldn't object to running HQ and blowing something up out of his hand. Or we can wait till he puts an Eve campaign or something in and go trash that. Either way, the imp is very good in this matchup as an economy card. And economy is what we need to be looking at pretty soon. Puts the upgrade on his hand. What is that? Well, we'll install Wildside, and we'll filter 2 more of them. No? I don't know what just happened there. We're going to do it manually. We're going to have to drag these Wildsides to our trash. And yeah, I think I want to go through this Eli. Oops. Definitely don't want to go through that Eli with 2 clicks left. We're just going to click for money. Or what did it do? Yeah, that's right. Yep. Just having a little counting error here. Second ice on the HQ, so maybe he's got something. We really just don't know. I slam into this. If it's Architect, it's probably okay. It's IQ, so that's a 3 power. Fair enough, good on him for that. We'll draw. We draw again, or do we just... Yeah, let's draw again. There we go. That's decent. Advance, click, click. What is he doing right now? Oh, he just accidentally trashed it. It had... What? Okay, so this has... Let's try this. And this is going to have 3 counters on it now, I believe. When my turn starts. And I don't need to pay for it, so... Is this where we were? Okay. So we're going to install this for credits, which is great. Just click our money up. And what do I want to do? Is that an agenda? I don't think we really care for that, even if it is an agenda. Just take money so we can play stuff next turn. Strange he advanced that with $4. Is it NAPD as like a bait card, or is he actually playing a trap? And why did he make another remote? Okay, so now this is gone. Let's throw down the clone chips so we'll be able to pull something back if we need to. We're worried about HEs or something like that at this point. This HE we will just lose programs. That's not very exciting, to be honest. Well, now let's just check it. Feeling lucky. He's poor enough that if he spends like enough credits to really hurt us, he probably gets behind. It's just a wall. Yeah, that's fine. Data sucker and run archives next turn. Yeah. Oh geez, it was an agenda, and not even NAPD. Good for him. It's on $1 though, so that's a little sketchy for him. So end of turn, we're gonna get this parasite out. Throw another card in there. And now if we're able to get into the archives, which we probably can, we're gonna see some cards. No agendas though. We'll find out what he's on. Architect. Okay. Jackson in there, which is pretty good. And let's install our pawn shop. Trigger Paige Piper. And we'll go bust down this wall. See what's here. Is it Ash? Alright, I want to see this card first. Crisium Grid. We don't care about that for now. Project Vitruvius in the hand. Nice. So now things are really rolling for us. He's just hurting for money. We had the knight to bust a second agenda scoring attempt. And this looks like an agenda to me. He's on 4. So let's think what we want to do for this turn. Do we want to Deja, install Parasite, run here and then pop the IQ? It's going to use a lot of cards, I think, or do we want to hit Knight? It's going to cost us $4. Yeah, I think we actually want to use the Knight here. I feel like he's put an agenda here because his hand is so insecure. We can take an APD or whatever. Yeah, we get a beta test. So this prevented him from scoring, which is actually more important than ourselves scoring. But I am very happy with that turn. The David versus the Claude. I mean, we can install the Claude and pawn it, and there's still a chance that Claude is alive on its own. I think the David's gonna go here. Would have been nice to install the Chronotype, but we actually just can't really afford it. So now he's going in the remote again with the Knight still on it. What does that imply for us? Okay, well, we can actually sell Paige now because we've drawn both of these anyway. Yeah, I'm actually not sure what that entails if we want to get in there. Pump the inject. We can start killing this R&D Eli and get the medium going. So Deja put this to 8 cards, 7, 6. Yeah, that's probably okay. Cash Parasite. Install the Chronotype. Oh, do we want to get the cash or the Parasite started first? The cash lets us pawn it next turn, which we're hurting for money so bad that I think I want to put the cash out. I think we ought to get a sucker off either R&D or Archives, depending. Or sorry, off of HQ or Archives. But I'm worried that's an agenda. He's just decided to just stuff it in the remote. I feel like it's more likely to be like an Eve campaign or an Adonis. But his play has been erratic enough that I'm not at all confident. It also makes sense if it's like an Ash, for example. Yeah, he's just looking for money at this stage. Okay, that's a great draw. The daily cast is definitely important. So one in the Archives, and he can grab it with you if he wants to. Still no breakers, but I think I want to slam into the HQ. Because if he didn't install an agenda, he's got a good chance to have one in hand. IQ again. Okay. Well, he's getting them for cheap, which is quite good for him. I think we have enough tempo that we can just sit back and wait. The real question is R&D or HQ. Is this medium going to be good enough? I mean, we can click through the medium if we have to. This is like a hard ETR for us, and we're not playing any decoders, so I think I'm going to try with this. And I'm going to fire off the data sucker as well. Oh, no, we're not. No, we're out of MU because of the Knight here. So we'll just click for credit here. Okay, it is a Jackson. He's actually going to shuffle it right away for what, Econ? He hasn't seen much Econ this game. And this Inject is a card I'm on the fence about. It's really, really good in the opening. It's probably the one of the cards you want to see more than anything else in the early game because it can find your your critical resources or just economy. We play 4 unique cards, 13 resources total, and you want to see any of those cards in the start. But later on, you just end up drawing with wild side enough cards that you don't need to. Alright, so we'll get 2 here. What's our thing on this imp? Do we need the $3 more than we need the imp? Or do we even need it more than we need the knight? I think we're okay on this much money. Let's go and we'll destroy the IQ. Get a sucker back, and we're gonna see Ouroboros. Well, that's bizarre. Continue to. I'll imp that. Why not? This could really be anything at this stage in the game, and I'm not overly excited to run into it. Let's drop another sucker and go to the archives. Still in a place where he just hasn't, not much money to spare. He may use his token here, but then I can go to the HQ for 4th action. So it puts it in a bit of a bind. Especially with only 2 cards in his hand. He's not really able to bring back an agenda and then make it feel secure. So we'll probably discard an Inject. The more viruses we have, the more mills we can do. It is an Architect, so he's willing to pay 4 for this effect. Does get him a credit, so he's probably happy about that. But I didn't see any econ assets that he can bring back that he cares about. Yeah, oh, there is an Eve campaign actually. So he will install from R&D a card that he probably can't afford. And I think the Eve campaign would go back. Oh, he's going to put a hidden card in the remote. Ooh. He's going to save an agenda into his hand. Huh. Okay, so we see red herrings, we see Adonis. So now we probably think he's put an agenda here, and maybe even an agenda here. We're willing to risk running an Architect on 4th click. I feel like maybe we are, because he's actually so poor. We can also run here and pay 2 credits. Try to see this card, but if it's not an agenda, I think we're going to go to the HQ for 1 in 3 chance to score. If he pays 4 for Architect, he won't get another $1. Yeah, he won't get another $1. He'll get to install a few more things. But we're still getting 2 more suckers, which means we can burn the Eli pretty soon. We've got 2 more parasites in deck. Ooh, nothing else on the HQ. Alright. Disconnects. Oh. I hope he comes back. Because I feel like this game we're very favored to win. We have a huge engine set up. Handful of goodies. And he's got like barely anything. Oh, okay, maybe he's back. Yeah, so it disconnected during his second sub, and because Octagon is kind of awful, it's now desynced the two of our games. Okay, so he may have, we don't even know what happened, but I'm gonna see one card is to Jackson. I mean, that has to go. And we see Cyberdex. That's funny. Just gonna purge us. That has to go too. But he has 1 credit, and that's still the other thing that we don't care about. Okay. So now it's an easy pawn next turn. We're gonna start our turn with $5, and we've still got another 2 more copies of cash, 2 more parasites. Suck to get purged there, but that's kind of what happens in the HB matchup. So the question is, did he install agendas here or here? Clicks for 3. Okay. That's fair. I want to play Grimoire here. It's kind of good. It's expensive. But I almost need to check one or both of these remotes with the imp out. Yeah. I feel like he may well have put an agenda here, so I didn't access it from HQ. And if not, we can at least trash like an Adonis or something. See what he wants to do. Want to spend again? He's really been spent the 3rd architect. Well, he gets his Cyberdex out again, but he can't afford to trigger it, which is nice. And now we know where all of them are. And we still have a Deja. We still have the medium. The Grimoire, I think, is going to be good if we can afford to play it out. Especially if you want to fit the Mimic in, so we can actually break these architects. More ice is not really helping him here. Like, in a way, it kind of brings him closer to milling, but he's not going to mill out, I don't think, with 21 left. So what do you think he's installing here? I imagine it's the Cyberdex. No, it's a hidden card. Huh. Just gonna put the other one in the trash. So is this a Cyberdex? It's an NAPD contract. Funny character. I'll use the int token on that. Pick that up later. Funny character. So we don't know what this is. That could be a Jackson, could be an agenda. I don't want to pay 3 credits for it. I just don't. So we're just going to sit this turn. Next turn we're going to be able to pawn our cash. We can install cash for money. And we're going to find Mimic soon. No NAPs in the archives. We don't know what else is there. Yes, double cash. I was really hoping to see that show up. He's already used 1 Jackson and has 1 Jackson in the trash. Right? Because he installed hidden card. Yeah, there's still a Jackson in there, so it only has 1 more Jackson to play with. Yeah, we'll get Cash Parasite out. And we'll... No, no more MUs. Right. Whoops. I keep forgetting what this Nix is tucked underneath the thing. Well, this now cannot actually be an architect. So we'll see whatever it is we can imp it or we can steal it, depending on what it is. It's Enigma. That works too. We'll just throw this inject out because we don't need it. I don't want to throw away any programs at this point. I want to have as many virus installs as possible. Because if you can't find a Jackson, we will be able to win on the archives. Okay. So we can drop Parasite on the Eli. Or we can drop the medium and click. It's actually pretty good. That's 2 looks. I don't think he can effectively raise this. Well, I don't want to throw a card out. Yeah, let's just actually take it slow. We'll put the clone chip out. And we'll be in great shape for next turn. If we want to, we can even clone chip at end of turn to blow the Enigma up, but I don't know that we need to kill that. Oh, actually our Parasites are still on the deck. So we definitely don't want to clone chip a Parasite right now, because we can't. A little surprised he left the Knight alive. Because now we can move this if we really want to. You could have saved $1 much earlier. So 4 in the trash, and he sent back agendas before. So it's, as soon as I draw the Mimic, it's the time to run the archives. I could host and pay 4, but that just costs way too much. It's kind of about efficiency at this stage when he's really not in good shape. Yeah, so what he needs to do is get lined up for a score to try to race us to the bottom of his stack. That is a tough sell for him. So he hasn't scored that. He had his chance. I think it might be... I think it might be a Jackson. So we're going to see right now what happens. We're going to lose our imp to the Cyberdex. But we'll get this NAPD out of the way. And we get a Vitruvius. Oh, actually, we're just going to win straight up. Okay. It was a kind of about time. So things worked out. We got our stuff together. And we face planted 3 architects, but it didn't actually help him because he didn't need cards, he needed money, and the money was not there. I think he should probably have tried to install this Adonis or the Eve at some point. He just was... I don't know. Maybe look different from his side of the board. Thanks for watching.